This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. And welcome to Sooner Nation and the Gaylord Family Oklahoma Memorial Stadium. And we'll see the number 14 team in the country, LSU Tigers, taking on the 7th-ranked team in the land, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. And the Sooners will kick this away to start us off. From deep in the end zone. And he gets it out to the 28, tackled right there. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
My gosh, this defense heard all week about stopping this receiver. If you're going to do anything to have a chance to win, you got to stop this guy. And the very first play of the game, first down and big yards.
Fresh set of downs for the offense, first down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And it falls incomplete. Both teams settling in, looking to set the tone here, Kirk, in a game where there's a lot at stake for both teams coming in.
Yeah, both these teams realize this is a key game in the grand scheme of things. Late in the year like this, a winner may be able to look back at this as a game being the reason they finish strong and make a big push to those bowl games around New Year's.
That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. On the move now. Scrambling. Now he'll make the throw. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. Quarterback had time to look around the entire defense, and just as he's about to get hit, able to check it down to the running back, and look at the big gain. Good job by the quarterback.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line.
Well, it's a good ball here by the quarterback, but I have to back up and look at the route by this tight end. He puts such pressure on this defense and makes it very easy for the quarterback to be able to make an accurate throw because he gets separation.
Catch made on the left side. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a 1st down and goal.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out in space.
Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Well, down he goes. It's a sack.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and the rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
And the crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Well, nearly an interception here on the opening drive. It's going to bring up 3rd down instead.
Risky throw here on 2nd down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on 3rd down coming up.
The offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Tight end makes the grab. And the defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards on the completion, but now it's 4th down.
On 3rd downs like this, you can only allow completions in front of you as long as you can protect the sticks. That's what the defense did here. They knew where the sticks were, and they were able to make the tackle short of the line.
So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Aggressive start. One to the end zone. This will go incomplete and a turnover on downs.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the 1st down.
The offense has to be careful now, backed up inside their own 10. Back to pass. It's Doe. Finds his man. It's Aurora. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. The Sooners will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Makes the catch downfield. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a 1st down. The offense going with the hurry up.
I'll tell you what, you're going to load up on this running game and you're going to leave your corners one-on-one. You better be ready when you take on Oklahoma. Think about all the receivers they've had over the years. Just off the top of my head, guys like CeeDee Lamb and Hollywood Brown, they get left one-on-one. They're going to make you pay for it. This receiver showing he's got the quicks to be able to win those one-on-one battles and soft hands. Good timing and a nice gain for the Sooners.
Off the RPO, caught to the right. They bring him down, but not before he gains 1st down yardage. The Sooners pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling.
Good job here, the quarterback. His primary receiver did not look open. Instead of forcing the ball, he finds the running back as a check down and picks up a 1st down.
They're going to run it. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Offense right to the line, playing the tempo now.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
They'll run it from the gun. He's past the marker and still going. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. First and 10. And the Sooners have first and 10 here.
What a big gain by this offense, and they're now going to kick to that up-tempo. Kind of sense that the defense is a bit on their heels, confused, looking to the sidelines. A great time to go hurry up.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. The pass rush closing in. Looks like he's going to run it. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. It's a first and 10 play coming up for the offense.
I really like this call by this offense on second and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice first down.
From the shotgun, handoff inside.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
To throw. It's dull. The pocket breaking down. Oh, that one's picked off. Could take it all the way. He's at the 50. Across the 40. At the 20, at the 10, and it's a touchdown, but hold on here. We have a flag down. Let's check what that's about. So the defensive touchdown stays on the board. The offense had a chance to negate it with the penalty, but for some reason declined it. PAT makes it 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. From deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Defensive score. And the interception taken to the house. A pick-6 potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick-6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback could bounce back. He threw a pick-6 in the last possession. Now begin with a quick throw to the left. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play. The Sooners looking to run some tempo here. It's Aurora. You bring him down, but he makes the 4-yard line. That's a solid gain. This line getting set up. It's a first down play.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go with the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Looking downfield. It's Dull. He's running out of time here. Oh, he makes the catch. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
The Sooners are moving quickly down the field. That's reeled in. It's Maryland. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. He'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. It's a quick grab. What a move. Makes one man miss. Picks up the 1st down before they stop him. And the Sooners come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Well, we've seen them do this in the past. A good throw, get the 1st, and here.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And they score, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Let's find out if this one's going to count. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the mark.
Well, Chris, with this style of RPO, the quarterback has to do a really good job of staying on that ride with the running back to make sure that the defense is really up against the run before he can pull it out and throw the football. Here, it's a little further downfield with the same result as far as the potential and the big gain coming off of an RPO.
The Sooners will line up here on 1st down and goal. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Tackled at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. They just have to be smart.
To the air. It's Dull. Incomplete. There's a marker down in the backfield. Let's get the call. We've got an exciting quarterback duel in the making here as we check the 1st quarter stats. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up with a 2nd and goal. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He's got it near the end zone. And the defense makes a saving tackle at the 2-yard line.
Well, that completion gets them a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with 3rd down coming up.
Ball sits at the 2-yard line for 3rd and goal. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. The pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Big play for both teams. Can the offense punch it in? 4th and goal from the 2. They'll change the pre-snap look now. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And he's got it! Touchdown, Sooners!
Well, what a job by the the offensive coordinator going to that 5 wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Returner looking to create better field position. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Last time they went forward on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. Handoff to the single back. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
First and 10 now for the offense. Receiver in motion now. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. As the first down is still going. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. First down, looking to throw the ball. And here comes a deep shot. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Big shot here early in the game by the offense, but, man, you got to give the defense a lot of credit. Not surprised at all or caught off guard, but it's aggressive chance by this offense in good position to take that throw away.
Getting set. Here's second down. He keeps it on a design run. The ball is loose. And the defense comes up with the football.
Man, Chris, we can hear the contact from that hit all the way up here in the booth. So, hey, it's easy to blame the ball carrier, but I don't know if anybody could have been able to hold on to the ball after that hit.
And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. In the last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, move right down the field for a touchdown. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete, brings up second down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
Dropping back, it's Doe. To dart to the left side. The QB throws his third hit of the day. And that's a solid return after the interception. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They're looking to protect the lead and protect the football. The last possession, remember, ended in a fumble. And now the handoff. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down play coming up for this offense. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long from the 45. running back looking to throw for the first down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Catch made inside the 10. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
Oh, man, this defense, I think, completely got fooled here, clearly expecting a run, and all it took was one guy out of place to go from thinking about a punt return opportunity to prepping for a goal line stand.
Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Fresh set of downs, 1st and goal. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, that's what we call assignment football by the defense. They took away the back inside, and there's a perfect play to be able to stop an athletic quarterback on the option.
Gain on first makes it 2nd down and goal from the 7. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Great job by the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking for 6. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Tigers.
Great job here by the play caller going to that 5 wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. It's very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. They stop it short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. The Sooners come to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. Oh, what a move. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a 1st down. Offense moving closer to the line to gain after that catch. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. They get him down at the 41, but that's good enough for a 1st down. And the Sooners come to the line to set a fresh set of downs.
It's a good positive game by the offense, and it's enough for the 1st down. They're already looking to get up to the line of scrimmage and get this play called to go some up-tempo. The defense has got to be alert of this and get their call and get ready to play.
Pulls it in. It's Maryland. They bring him down after a short gain there. No huddle now for the offense. To the air. It's Doe. Bringing pressure. Took contact on the throw.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for a 3rd and 5. Design quarterback run. Powering right past the defender. And the second effort there will earn him the first down. The Sooners pick up enough yards to get a fresh set of downs. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking deep to the right side. Pass caught down at the 20. They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Sooners are in the red zone. Quick throw, that's an RPO caught on the left side. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen, but where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
Now it's second down here. Handoff here from the shotgun. Brought down at the 3. That was a solid run.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
A chance to get right back into this football game. It's first down and goal. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Well, they slowed the game down with a long, grinding drive to produce a
You know, it's one thing to hit a receiver and you can score a big touchdown, but to be able to go and sustain drives and keep the sticks moving, that puts a lot on the quarterback and the execution of the offense. And man, did they make that look easy.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. That Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring touchdown in their last possession. They're going to run it here. Gets some space around the 30. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
First down here for this offense. They'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's third down.
Chris, those deep shots, to me, the advantage is with the quarterback and the receiver because you know where the ball is. Great defensive backs' only chance is being able to locate the ball and be able to go up and knock it away. Really impressed with his ability to find the football, which allowed him to be able to eventually make the play.
He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
We think about option plays, especially quarterback, when he keeps the ball. A lot of times, it's a big explosive play, but sometimes it's just about getting what you can and keep the drive moving.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. for a man. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, LSU.
Chris, that's his second touchdown of the day. You talk about getting off to a great start. He may have more in it.
Extra point try coming now. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's tackled at the 21. That's when the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Looking to pass. It's Dull. Hit as he released it. Lofted it in there, but it falls incomplete.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
And he keeps it. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Grab down the middle. It's Maryland. And the gain just good enough for a first down. And the Sooners looking to crank up the tempo a bit. First down. Looking to throw the football. Defense is coming after him. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions. Locked into his primary. Tried to force it in there. And it doesn't work out.
Important second down play coming up. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to pass here on second down. Quick throw to the left side. He makes the grab. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback looking to scramble. And the defense brings him down.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield, everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
Back to pass. It's Dull. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Sooners.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he's top him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Start the drive here from the 23-yard line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. Pass is incomplete, but a flag is down in the backfield. They may have roughed the quarterback. That feels like a frustration penalty. This quarterback has been lighting them up, and the defense hit him late that time. Offense comes to the line with a first down. The defense is going to have to overcome that costly 15-yard penalty. Press coverage now from the secondary. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking to scramble. Extending the play now. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. And the offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here. First and 10 play coming up. From the shotgun, drops back. Quick throw to his receiver. Catch is made down the middle. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a 1st and goal.
How many first downs is that on this drive? This defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the 3rd quarter.
They'll run the option. Oh, and it's fumbled. The throw goes wrong. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their 3rd and final of the half.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect them. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Movement here from the tight end. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Catch made, looking for the goal line. And the defense able to bring them down, and that should just about do it for this first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. Not an ideal kickoff as it heads out of bounds. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. We'll try to run it with the option. Quarterback keeps the football. Pitches to the back. 1st down and more. He's still running. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Oklahoma. No chance to catch him there.
Love how the quarterback waited until the last possible second to draw the defense in until he pitches it out on the option play. And not only does he get big yards, but they turn into a touchdown.
Point after, knocked right through. From deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. On 1st down, it's play action. Pressure is coming. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
Short loss on the play sets up 2nd and long from the 18. They'll give it to the back. He moves the ball out past the 25-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
So a very makeable 3rd down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looks to the left for a quick throw, but they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, it looked like the quarterback had everything that he needed there, had great protection. The receiver ran a nice route, just not able to convert there on that 3rd down. Let's see what their decision is on 4th down coming up.
And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. The Sooners offense is back on the field. Last possession, a perfectly blocked running play. They scored in one play. Can they keep it going? Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Fires it on the move. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me?
I love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender, and he throws the interception.
The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Grab behind the line. It's Allen. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. And that's the fullback making the catch. That was not a big concern for this defense when they built the game plan, but maybe they have to shift the focus.
Yeah, they have to, because this guy's athletic enough to be able to make that catch. This guy pounds those shoulders in to make blocks play after play. I think it's very nice to be able to see him finally show what he can do catching a ball like this.
Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there, and it cost him 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense getting set. Second down play here. And they hand it off to the back. Runs into the teeth of that defense. Picks up just a couple yards.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Third down play for this offense. Out of the gun now on third down. He escapes the pocket. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. And with the miss, remain tied.
It's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Oh, my gosh. They go for the big play, and they drop. Boy, that hurts, and it hurts their momentum and a chance at a big play.
To throw, it's Doe. The receiver makes the catch.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, get the ball in his hands, you do it.
In the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Will not be brought down. Breaks into the clear. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. You cannot make contact with the quarterback after that throw. That'll cost the defense. The penalty backs the defense up even more. Now first and goal from the 1. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Sooners. What an amazing comeback here.
Well, that's his second touchdown catch already in just the first half. You can guarantee the coach on the other side is trying to make every adjustment he can to slow this guy down.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. Looking for the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
This guy's been such a big factor in this game. Already a couple touchdowns. Now they need the first down. They dial him up again, and he delivers.
They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
I understand the concept of bringing the blitz, and you hope that it gets home. But if you don't, you leave your corner in man-to-man situation against this wide receiver. That is a tough ask for this corner, and he's going to lose that battle more often than not.
Swarm with a pass rush. A sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
We'll see if they can overcome the sack. Second and very long. He gets loose. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
It's a nice game by this offense. This quarterback has such a good feel for running the option. Whether it's handing it, keeping it himself, or pitching it, puts a lot of pressure on the discipline of this defense.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. On the move now. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
They'll kick it away here. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. The Oklahoma offense is back on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? Moves out of the pocket. He's going to take off. And the junior decides to pick up the first down himself. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so they'll take a timeout. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Running back grabs it on the screen. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. The Sooners hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
And I don't think the defense had any clue that the screen was being called. They're getting upfield, getting pressure on the quarterback, and that ball gets dumped. There's no one left to be able to slow him down from getting a big gain.
Looking to throw it on first down. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Look out, he's in the clear. Touchdown, LSU. A big defensive score.
Not only are they able to come up with some points of their own, now the defense on the other side comes up with a turnover and a touchdown to tie the game, and they're an extra point away from taking the lead.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the 3rd period. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Off the play fake on first down. Hit just as he throws the ball. Pass is caught on a comeback route. He make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set it for the first down at the 47. First down, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it with room for room. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Quick completion to the tight end. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
He fires this throw and is intercepted. Short return, tackle at the 21, but that's a huge takeaway for this defense.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. Can they begin to click now? Play action here on first down. Throws to the tight end. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Tied up here in the third quarter. These second down and long plays become important as they try to avoid third and long. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. A play action, looking to throw. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
The offense has got to do a better job of taking care of this quarterback. Remember, their starter is already out of the game. The backup cannot afford to take too many more hits.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. They'll test the right side here. Football comes out. Defense makes the recovery, a turnover.
Oh, my God. What a wasted possession. In the second half of a tied game, you got the ball in the red zone. You're going in to score and take the lead, and you put the ball on the ground. And just like that, you flip the momentum to your opponent.
Heads up move by the head coach using that challenge. Officials will reverse the call on the field after taking a closer look. Knocks that one right down the middle. And they've regained the lead. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. They'll run it here. Just a small gain. We'll get it 2nd and 9.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Hunt over the middle. It's Worthy. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
First down and 10 now. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep, fighting him off. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Here's the toss play now, running left. Stop there for no gain, and that brings us to the end of the third quarter. And check out how he's been spreading the football around between his targets, getting everybody involved in this game. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grab down the middle. It's Worthy. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. And we're going to throw now on first down. Running out of time in the pocket. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Caught behind the line. It's Worthy. He's found some room at the 45. They'll make the tackle, but it's enough for a first down. Good call in that screen play.
Chris, it really looked to me like those linebackers in zone coverage had their eyes in the backfield looking at the quarterback. They lost the running back sneaking out on that angle route, and I thought the quarterback did a nice job of waiting, being patient, and then making a nice throw for a first down.
First down. Looking to throw the football. The receiver grabs it. Running with purpose. A change of direction. And a spin move there before he's tackled. Picks up a solid gain, though.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. You really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
2nd down after that previous play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. There's contact on the throw. He's got it right near the end zone. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's 1st and goal right there.
How about this guy making this throw? I mean, they have harassed him all game long, and here we are in the 4th quarter. He takes another hit, and this time gets enough on it to be able to complete it. Great play by the quarterback.
The pass rush closing in. Touchdown, Tigers. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
Oh, man, I think the defense was so caught up with their eyes on the quarterback, they completely lose the running back out of the backfield. Nice job by the play caller here of getting the ball out to the running back instead of the receiver for the touchdown.
PAT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. The return from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. Kept out of the end zone last time. Had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? freshman off the mark behind his receiver that time.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
So second down after the incompletion. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. We'll look to throw it here on second down. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Jukes to get past a man. Finally, they make the tackle, but this defense reeling after a huge explosive play.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
So this offense is threatening now. Ball inside the 40 after that explosive play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. Going to bring out second down.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws this football, and it falls incomplete.
Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. The Sooners looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Back to throw again. Caught over the middle. It's Maryland. And they convert on third. Football at the 20 now. First down in the red zone.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Touchdown, Oklahoma. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Man, Chris, this throw does give them the lead. And what's great is when you can really evaluate a quarterback is when the chips are on the table. Really, it's crunch time. You got to make good decisions, and you got to throw the ball accurately. He does both of those things here, and it gives them the lead here late in this game.
From deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. They'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. The offense bracing here for a heavy blitz. On first down, it's play action. Looking to scramble. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Man, this defense just flies to the football. So gap sound up front with a defensive line and linebackers coming downhill. Safeties involved. One of the best run defenses in college football.
So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. It's a quarterback keeper. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, the quarterback keeps the ball. He's trying to make a big play on third down. He probably should have gotten the ball out of his hands. Now, we've got a big fourth down coming up.
And here's the fair catch by the return man. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved him right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. Freshman trying to take a shot, but put too much on the throw. So after the incompletion, it's second down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Using his legs on the scramble. Slides to avoid the big hit. And the Sooners come to the line in a hurry up.
Well, there it is. Finally, an opportunity to see what this guy can do with his legs. I think that's his best carry of the day, and it's off of a scramble. Something to keep in mind for him as he gets down to the end of this game. Maybe his legs could be the difference.
He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking deep down the left side. Makes the catch inside the 10-yard line. They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain in the pitch and catch.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
For the offense, a chance to extend the lead, but more importantly, milk the clock here late in the game. Touchdown, Sooners. Still no answer for this offensive machine. And now they'll set up for the point after. Extra point up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the fourth quarter. They've got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll take off from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. The pocket breaking down. Pass not complete.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-hole. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
Offense getting set. It's second down. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
That's a design quarterback keeper. Fights through a tackle. They'll stop him on a small gain here. Tried to run for it on third and long and came up well short.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Looking to make a big play downfield. Dives to make the grab for a huge gain.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. Offense operating at high tempo now. No huddle. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking downfield near the end zone. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
If I'm on this offensive line, I would not want to look at the game film after their performance today. It's almost like they've been moonwalking backwards the entire game, getting pushed all around by this defensive front. Chris, they've already given up 6 sacks alone in this game.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Looking for his big tight end. Wide open downfield. No, they've stopped him short. The defense with a big fourth down play to protect this lead late in the game. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Working clock with the ground game. Gets the first and still running. Breaking free at the 35. And just like that, in one play, they've moved into scoring position at the 23.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Here's the handoff. Quick spin on the run. They bring him down, but a solid run there by the sophomore. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The Sooners looking to cash in this red zone trip. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Nowhere to run. The defense swarms him. He'll lose 5 on the play. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Second and long, but you'd expect another run here to try to bleed the clock. Running back with the football. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. After consecutive losses, they need a miracle here on 3rd and a mile. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards, didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Makes it look easy. And they add to their lead.
Now, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And the return man steps out at 28. Here's the first play of the drive. It started at 28. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And the pass is incomplete.
All of this pressure and sacks are starting to impact this quarterback. You can sense that internal timer is sped up a bit more than usual.
2nd and 10 now from the 28 after the incompletion. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Oh, and a flag before the snap. Looked like the defense jumped into the neutral zone there. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Crucial 3rd down play coming up. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And it's intercepted as he threw it into heavy traffic that time.
Oh, Chris, the offense could not afford to throw that interception down by a couple of scores. Every series matters. Every opportunity in possession. You need points on the board, and to throw a pick, you just wonder how many chances more they'll get.
So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And now it's victory formation. The quarterback will just kneel down.